Cate the Great, my daughter, who is now 10, was diagnosed with cancer at age 8. And it was a shock and a surprise, and it's changed our life forever, in many ways for the better, because of all the wonderful people that we've met. But it was a very, very challenging journey for Cate, and today she is cancer-free 6 months. So Cate was diagnosed with Ewing's sarcoma of the sacrum, which is the very bottom of your spine. And we thought it was a cramp, a sports injury in her leg is where her pain started. And Cate's not a complainer. And after 2 weeks of PT, this was not getting better, this was getting worse. And so we went to Children's Hospital, where we wound up getting an MRI, which unfortunately very quickly gave us a very, very devastating diagnosis that Cate had a cancerous process occurring in her spine. And from there, within a couple of weeks, she wound up going through 2 different surgeries for biopsies because they couldn't, to figure out what it was. And then very soon after, wound up getting a port placed and starting chemo that very same day. And we were off and running on a year journey that was quite a difficult one for our sweet Cate and for everybody. When she was little, when she was a baby, she was just this shiny, happy, smiley, just really phenomenally bright little girl. And so what's the most remarkable is that she never lost that. She hasn't lost that today. And I actually think she's shining even brighter because of what she's been through. And so throughout her journey, my goal was to try to, as her mom, is to, of course, to pay attention and learn as much as I possibly could, but it was also to keep that happy and bright Cate going. And so I would decorate her door. So we'd get settled in the room and we brought stuffed animals and blankets and everything that made it happy and bright and sunny, and we decorated her IV pole, and we made it feel as happy and bright and as cheerful in that room every time we came in. I got laughed at by every single person who saw my poor husband rolling in with this giant cart of pink, puffy, happy stuff. But what I started to do is I put Cate on the door, and we would put which chemo treatment she was doing, but we started calling her Cate the Great in the beginning. And we put Cate the Great on her door for all of her chemo treatments. And at first I wasn't sure she liked it, but then it started to take off. And so Cate the Great, one day I put Cate the Great, who's 8. People had a lot of fun with it, and I think one of the things that we learned is that you have to create brightness and happiness and joy in the midst of such a challenging journey, and it's really, really important. So Cate the Great became kind of this little calling card that she attached herself to ultimately, but it started out as a decoration on her door. We have been more than pleased with the MACC Fund and Children's Hospital. We honestly feel like they're a part of our family, and they're going to be a part of our family for absolutely forever. We credit them with saving our daughter's life.